While battling a wildfire that's been burning in the Grand Canyon, a firefighter has died. And here in St. George, police say kids on motorbikes are tearing up golf courses, leaving thousands of dollars in damage behind. The latest on both stories and more, straight ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5, brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Monica McLaughlin. Northern Arizona officials confirm a firefighter has died in the line of duty while working the Dragon Bravo fire in Grand Canyon National Park. The firefighter suffered a cardiac emergency near the North Rim entrance station. Despite immediate medical aid, resuscitation efforts were not successful. Federal officials say support is being offered to his family, fellow firefighters, and the wildland fire community. An investigation is underway. Children riding motorbikes are accused of vandalizing St. George golf courses, causing thousands of dollars in damage and leaving police searching for suspects. For more on the investigation and how officers are working to stop the problem, we turn to Maury Kessler.
Children riding motorcycles are accused of vandalizing golf courses in St. George over the Labor Day weekend. Police say Sunbrook Golf Course and others were damaged, with one incident alone causing thousands of dollars in repairs. Vandals are accused of tearing up the greens with their motorbikes and even defecating on the property. Similar problems have happened throughout the summer, according to the police, prompting officers to set up trail cameras to help catch those responsible. Juveniles involved, once identified, along with their parents, could face legal action. Police are urging parents to supervise their children and discuss responsible behavior. Anyone who notices acts of suspected vandalism or suspicious activity is encouraged to contact the St. George Police.
Now let's take a look at your daily weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. In St. George, we're currently enjoying partly sunny skies at 95 degrees. Tonight's low will dip to around 69, while tomorrow brings a high near 94 and a low of 65. Over in Mesquite, temperatures are climbing, currently at 98 degrees under mostly sunny skies. A nighttime low of 73 is expected, and tomorrow will heat back up with a high of 97 and a low of 71 that night. Cedar City is milder now at 80 degrees and mostly sunny. This evening will cool to 57, and tomorrow we'll see a high of 81 and a low of 54. Now we'll go to Tyler Todd for your weekly injury law review.
Hi, I'm Tyler with We Win Injury Law. Hit and run accidents are unfortunately common in southern Utah. If the driver flees the scene, it doesn't mean you're out of options. Your own insurance may offer coverage, especially if you have uninsured motorist protection. We'll help track down every avenue of compensation, even when the responsible party tries to disappear.
A fire at the Washington City Parks Yard has destroyed more than $100,000 worth of playground equipment and supplies. Crews say the blaze broke out near a restroom facility and quickly spread, with the sound of an explosion reported in the area. A city worker tried to put out the flames, but had to call 911 when it grew out of control, officials said. Firefighters were able to extinguish the fire. No injuries were reported. The cause is still under investigation. A new woman-owned tattoo studio in St. George is celebrating its grand opening with a charity event where half the proceeds will benefit counseling services for domestic violence survivors and those without access to mental health care. Jesse Bang takes us for a closer look at how art and community are coming together.
April Seavey, a St. George tattoo artist, is taking the next step in her journey, moving from a shared workspace to opening her very own full-service tattoo studio. Transcendent Inc.'s grand opening is set for September 13th and will include giveaways, discounted tattoos and piercings, vendors, food trucks, and more. But this event is more than just a grand opening. It's also a charity event supporting Alafia Counseling, which helps victims of domestic violence and others with limited access to mental health services. As a female-owned and operated business, Transcendent Inc. has 4 professional female piercers and 6 female tattoo artists. Seavey said her career is built on a foundation of female empowerment, making sure every client who walks through the door feels safe and supported. For more information on Transcendent Inc., its grand opening, and the fundraising event, read the full article.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to wewininjurylaw.com. I'm Monica McLaughlin with St. George News, your #1 source for local news. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more local news updates. And if you liked this newscast, you might enjoy one of these stories right here.